Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Today I'm going to show you a really simple guitar melody technique you could use. So here's what it sounds like once you get started. All right, so it's really simple. Now I play kind of sloppily, but the key is that, let me load up the piano roll for you guys. So we're playing a triad. With guitars, triads tend to be the more commonly played technique because on guitar it's a lot harder, in my opinion, to play it than on piano, melodies and chords alike. So 3-note chords usually are a standard and a go-to. So we're playing simply ACE, which is a triad, a 3-note chord. This is A minor, A natural minor. Now what I'm doing is playing my sustain pedal for this specific plugin. This is called Ample Guitar SC for Stratocaster. Okay, so this is this company makes the best guitar plugins out. So what I'm doing is I'm playing the first, the tonic. Now if I played this without the sustain pedal, here's what it would sound like. It sounds fake. So with the sustain pedal, you press a pedal on your keyboard and it elongates the notes so that they overlap. But the main thing to pay attention to is the accent I'm playing. And I'm hitting that third note, the fifth, with energy, with more energy, more velocity. So I'm going from the tonic to the third to the fifth and then back down, third, first. And then at the end, I'm playing the fourth, pardon me. Okay, so and then what I'm doing in the bass, playing the same note, the root note of A, but in the bass. Okay, so it's a little tricky playing it perfectly, but the key is that we're changing the bass notes going down. That's all we're doing, but with the right hand, we're still playing A minor. And to transition chords, we're playing what's called the fourth, which is 5 semitones up from the root note. Okay, let's apply this. And you guys will get the project files for free. Just go to busyworksbeats.com and look under the free downloads tab. So the last chord, what I did was I played the suspended second instead of the fourth, which would usually make it a suspended fourth chord. So instead, like in the beginning, we were playing triad, A natural minor. Then I was playing what's called a suspended fourth chord, which is raising the third up to the fourth. If we were to play it straight out like this, and then I would go. Okay, so now at the end, I'm going to what's called the suspended second, taking the third, dropping it down. The minor third, I should say. So. Okay, so that small, subtle change is what makes the melody sound cool. And this is what sustain pedal does. It makes the notes overlap. So if your notes look like this, your melodies probably sound terrible. It's not what a real guitar would sound like. Now here I messed up, my finger slipped. So in FL Studio, if any notes overlap, they won't trigger. So I have to go through and make sure the notes don't overlap. Okay, so at this point you could just change the key. I think E is the lowest note, so we're gonna have to transpose the key going up if anything. And at this point, you're just gonna add more effects. So it's a simple technique. You're playing a triad, a 3-note chord up top. You're changing your bass going down. But to make it cooler as we transition, we're using what's called the suspended fourth, aka taking the minor third, pulling it up one, or up to the next scale degree, I should say. Now we're just changing the bass, playing the same chords. And then when we're at the end, we use that suspended second instead of the suspended fourth. So let's change the key. Let's see what kind of vibe we can get. So I like this. This take was a little bit better. Or this key, I should say. Okay, so in this plugin, we could add more effects. I'm not gonna sit here and do every single type of effect. We could double, we could change the key within the plugin. But to get a warmer sound, I would definitely use the double for this type of picking. And we could try amps, but I don't think an amp will add what we need. So we're just trying out different amps. This one probably fits the vibe the most. And then adding some reverb. This shows the importance of velocity as well, because if I clone this to a new pattern and make everything the same velocity, it will take all the life out of the performance. And this is what most people do when they click in notes. It'll sound like this. And also they'll do something like this. So let's just see what it would sound like to an amateur melody. Now, because I know music theory, it sounds cool regardless, but it still sounds amateur. Now, because I've, leveled up my music theory, it sounds good, even though we're playing short notes that don't sound realistic at all. Okay, so those are the keys to guitar melody, at least for this style of melody. There's a lot of styles and melodies. Okay, so really cool guitar sound. Just try that out. It's not too complicated. We're using simple triads. Now, in other style videos, I may get into using minor 7th chords and major 7th chords and just different voicings. Like here's a little example. What we could go over next, if you guys want, is using the bass as the root note for your major or minor 7th chord. My keyboard runs out of notes. What is this? E, G, B, we need B. Okay, so then we have to revoice the chords. So if you guys want to cover something like that, let me know in the comments below. But yeah. Okay, so you can go over stuff like that. All right, so it's all about chords and voicing. If you guys want guitar harmony, let me know in the comments below. We'll cover some of that. Peace. Oh, also go to busyworksbeats.com. We have music theory courses. There's a lot of stuff there for you guys. All right, peace.